Okay. So, welcome to Plexus Testimonies and Product Info. This is one of my favorite things to do because we get to peek into the transformation that's going on in our customers' lives with this product, literally. And when people say, well, how can it help so many different issues? Well, because 70 to 80% of our health, immune system, everything is tied to our gut. And we have the most incredible gut health program. And because of this gut health program and what it's done for people, we are going to hear some results of using the product and how it's impacted lives tonight. And so I'm very excited to introduce to you. We're going to get right to the testimonies. So we've got some amazing people on the phone tonight. And we're going to start off with Patty because Patty has been on the product since May, and maybe Trish is about the same time. I can't remember, but I just kind of going in, how long people have been on the product. Yeah. And so,
April, May.
yeah. And Patty was
April, May.
somebody that I saw on Facebook, and she'll tell the story that she was talking about her pain from her fibromyalgia. And I just thought, well, gosh, maybe, from what I've read about this product, this can help her. And so I just reached out to her and said, hey, are you open to trying something that may change your life? And at first she wasn't, but she'll tell you the rest of the story. So Patty, take it away.
Well, thank you, Candy, for inviting me to talk tonight. Yeah, my name's Patty, and for the people that don't know me, I started on Plexus back in May. And when Candy did reach out to me, I didn't think anything would be able to help me because I've had fibromyalgia since 2013, and it was just a killer. I mean, the pain was so bad. So Candy says, well, what do you got to lose? It's a 90-day guarantee. You get your money back if it doesn't work. So I said, okay, I'll try it. Well, about a week into it, I was immediately feeling good. And then I kind of crashed because I was drinking a lot of coffee. And Candy said, stay off the coffee and you see how that works. So it's been 5 months now, and I am totally pain-free. I feel wonderful. I sleep better. I'm not bloated. I mean, I just I just feel full of energy, and I was never able to go to more than one or two stores a day if I did go out. Now I can go to like 5 or 6 stores, and not only go to the store, I can come home and cook dinner. And my husband's so amazed because I'm so happy and able to do all this. He's just like, man, you're like another woman. This is how I used to be.
Yeah.
But and so it's just the most terrific thing to be on. And to get rid of this pain is just dynamite. And I mean, it's not going to get rid of the disease, but it will get rid of the pain that you're feeling every single day. And I wake up with no pain. I go to bed with no pain. And I probably will stay on this for the rest of my life because it's just wonderful. To me, it's nothing can replace this amount of money to be on this.
Mm,
So
yes.
I am very happy with it. And then I got my husband on it, and he's going to talk to you about his testimony because he was diabetic, and he had foot issues. So he had a lot of issues going on with his feet. And so I'm going to let him take it away, Candy, and tell you about
Okay.
that. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes.
here's
Thank you so much, Patty. Okay,
You're welcome,
Joe. Can't wait
Joe.
to hear from you.
Hi. I started also in May. Like everything, sometimes you hear it, I was a little bit skeptical, but I decided that, well, let me give this, like my wife explained to me, 90 days. So I told her, I said, well, here's what I'll do. I'll give it a shot for 90 days and see how it works. If it doesn't work after 90 days, I'm not going to keep doing it because it's expensive. And so I don't like to be throwing money away, but I figured that make a commitment for 90 days. Now, my swelling on my feet has gone down immensely. My A1C went down from 8.9 to 6.6, which I just recently took a test on Tuesday because I'm having surgery in January for my left shoulder, and I needed an A1C test. Now, you have to understand when when you get involved in this program, you have to make a commitment. If the commitment is you have to take it every day. If you're not going to take it every day, you're wasting your money because it's not going to work. The reason I say make a commitment, give it the 90 days is because like my issues did not develop in a month or 2 months. It took years, and to the point where I was suffering a lot. I mean, I couldn't even wear my shoes for more than an hour and a half because my feet would get swollen and so bad that it actually hurt to have the shoe on. Now I wear my shoes for 6, 8 hours, and sometimes when I get home, I put my feet up, and I still keep my shoes on. Uh, I have lost weight. Now the weight has come off slowly. I didn't see any effects really for like about close to 2 months. Then after 2 months, little by little, I noticed that I dropped about 14 pounds, which is good. I gone from a 36 waist to a 34. And I don't feel as hungry. When I take the active, which I take it every day, I feel a little bit more energized. When I take the other thing is I take the ProBio 5 at night, and the cleanse also. It helps with my stomach. So it's one of those things that you have to decide what you want to do. Do you want to find something to? It's not going to turn you into a new person, but it's going to help you a lot immensely. I mean, I've noticed that myself, and that's why I want to share this. I don't mind because it's true. I'm not trying to get people to get on this because they want to, or get them on and anything like that. No, it's because it will work for you if you give it the 90 days. And you will see that after the 90 days, you're going to stay on it. You're not going to get out of it. You're going to keep continuing because you're going to see the changes. And that's one thing that I tell people. I'm telling you guys that give it the 90 days and you will see changes. And don't get discouraged if you in 30 days you don't see anything happen, because and everybody's different. Their metabolism, their disease, whatever you have issues with, they're different. But give it the 90 days and you will see that you'll be very happy with it.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you both. That was great. And I know you said, how much weight did you lose, Joe?
I lost 14 pounds.
14 pounds. That's
I lost
fantastic.
15, but I gained 1 pound because I indulged yesterday.
And I lost 24 pounds so far.
Wow.
Every so often a pound here comes off and a pound there comes off. But that I wasn't even expecting to lose weight. I just wanted to feel the better because of the pain. But now I just feel wonderful.
Yeah. That's fabulous. And that's a testimony to how unique our program is, because it's dealing with the gut microbiome. And when the microbiome's balanced out, then weight does just come off when you're least expected. It's just a side benefit of getting a healthy gut with healthy microbiome. So we're so excited for you guys, and thank you for sharing. And just,
Of course,
it just encourages me to keep talking to people and let them know that there's options out there.
yes.
And plant that
Yes.
seed, plant even when they're skeptical. So
Right.
yeah.
That is so true, Candy. There's so many people out there that really need help.
Yes.
And if they find this, I mean, because I've searched for 14 years looking for help. And now I don't have to look anymore. I found it.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. That's just such a great feeling to know that you've passed on something for somebody to build their legacy. And
I have you
live
to
well.
thank for that.
Oh, well, thank you, Facebook. Just
That's
scrolling one
right.
day. Now I'm making Facebook mean something, because I can really help people when I go on there,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So amen. Well, thank you guys. And now Trish has been on the product for a few months. So let's hear it from Trish.
Wonderful. I am so excited to be here. Candy, you and I have known each other for a long time, as well as Irma. Kalmar. And so um, I had been looking for a product that I could put in my water that would be hydrating and give me energy as a teacher. So the pink microbiome does exactly that. Not only that, but starting with the gut, I did not know that I had abs under this little pooch that I had. So
Oh,
it has taken off everything that I wanted off, right? Because the microbiome clears out the toxins that are holding your system back from cleansing. And then of course the BioCleanse and the probiotic um, work in tandem, right? For
mhm.
the triplex.
Yeah.
So I'm on the triplex, and I also, um, side note here, I have a thyroid condition, um, which was diagnosed after my first child. It's not uncommon. So I've had hair loss, I've had some skin issues, whatnot. My hair right now, after drinking the shakes, I love the chocolate shakes. Another thing I was looking for after drinking the shakes as a supplement. I eat normally, but I'm go go go, so I'll stop and have that shake, and it gives me all the protein
Mhm.
and all the nutrients that I need for a full meal. And then if I still want to eat, a slice of pizza later, I don't worry about it,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So um the other issues, other than my thyroid and some skin and hair, just wanting my hair to be healthy, it has given me a lot more energy. I'm always up by 6 a.m. I'm ready to do something and work on something. I'm creating something all the time, or reorganizing or clearing out stuff right now, or I'm off to teach a class.
Mhm.
So, and that could also be at night.
Mhm.
So it gives me a lot more energy, is what I've noticed. And then it has also helped with my pain. Um, Ease is wonderful for my arthritic fingers, my back. I had 2 hip surgeries. Uh, I have the sciatic nerve issue that so many people have. And ease is a miracle for me. So I finally found the place too with Plexus, and I love the products, and I'll be adding active this time and balance. I want to just get in the best shape of my life.
Yes.
So
Mm.
I love these products and I believe in them.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
thank you,
Thank you.
Candy, and thank you
Yeah.
to Irma.
Yes. Thank you to Irma. Yes. Yes. Wow. And I don't know what more I could add, but I will say that people often ask why I started too. And I will tell you that I was on a good probiotic. I didn't see a need to be on another probiotic. It was like, you know, I'm good. But when Joanne, my friend, called me and said, "Well, this is different. This is the weed, feed, and seed system." And I went, "Oh, okay, weed, feed, and seed. What's that mean?" Well, weed, we're gonna, weed out and rid the body of its toxins in your gut, and it helps with any stomach issues, digestive issues. It's just gonna be beautiful for your gut. Then it's gonna seed, it's gonna be there's a probiotic with the beneficial strains of bacteria, and that's the antifungal to flush out all the candida yeast, replenish it with good. And when I say candida yeast, I mean the thing that makes us set apart, and why you read about all these testimonies and why we do these testimony calls. Because if you go to the health food store or even the probiotic I was on, there was nothing like this. You didn't get to hear about how people were changing their lives from fibromyalgia, or the pain and all the things. And that's what sets us apart, guys. Is just remember that our probiotic has that special digestive enzyme that gets down into the gut and gets rid of that excess candida yeast, the fungi, the bad bacteria, the viruses that are in our intestines. Bacteria outnumbers our cells 10 to 1. And so we want to have the good bacteria. So it is really important to weed, feed, and seed. And then the feeding part is the famous pink drink, which I know you all know about that are customers. And this is, I can't even say enough about it. All the things it's what I call aging backwards. Because when I started this product, especially because this one you can kind of feel right away, the other ones are just doing their thing. I can't necessarily tell the difference, but this one, would you all agree that when you drink this, you know you've had your pink drink, right? Because it just makes you feel complete. And the ingredients that it has in it are so nutritious for you. It helps with kidney health, heart health. You might want to mute if there's background noise. Patty, I don't know if that's you by any chance or no. Okay, maybe somebody else needs to mute that has noise in the background. But the beauty of this, and we love you too. We just want you to, we want you to stay, but just that muting thing. But this helps with all the things that just taking a probiotic on its own is not going to help you with. So this is the difference maker to me because this is feeding your good bacteria. And I was reading the other day that 200 it grows your good bacteria by 250% when you're taking the pink drink. That is why, because I've been researching this because I'm like, what is in this stuff? I feel better, different, everything every time I drink it. And if I don't get it till later in the day, I can tell. But the pink drink comes in either slim microbiome activating or it comes in the hunger control, which helps control your sugar cravings, your appetite, and all those things. Okay. Now, the other thing is that we do have products for kids. We have products for immune system. We have the replacement with the shakes. And I love saying this, that every time you buy a pack of those shakes,
No,
you're
that's
feeding you're feeding 10.
that's so sad. She needs all of this.
Okay.
So
You might want to
Candy, you can
text
control
them.
that. You can
Yeah.
control the volume and the
I think we need to mute.
you
Could we do
you can
that?
control that.
Oh, turn the Christmas lights off?
no.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there we go. So where was I? Anyway, the pink drink. It's all good. Immune health. Oh, the shake. So when you buy a pack of shakes, they give that's equal to 10 meals to the hungry. So it's called Nourish One. And so every time I buy a bag of shakes, I know that we're feeding 10 hungry people. And Plexus has a real passion to give back. In fact, even they have their employees. Some of you already know this, but their employees are given so many hours a month that they volunteer, not to take those hours and go home or go on vacation or go to the beach, but go and volunteer those hours to the community and give back. So that's really good. And then the other thing that I love about this product that's already been touched on is that when your microbiome is balanced out, all the other things like sleep. In fact, I challenge everybody to go and Google gut health and whatever your issue is. Gut health and, like, for me, heart. Okay. I was diagnosed with AFib years ago, and my whole family has it. And I thought I was going to be the one to avoid it. But, it caught up with me. And so taking this product has helped my heart rhythm be so normal and so good. And I have more energy because of that. I sleep better. So inflammation in your gut relates to every single autoimmune disease and every single thing in your body, because any pain that you have is your body attacking itself. And sometimes it'll be in the hands, sometimes it'll be in the legs. It can be in swelling. It can be in numerous things. So this really helps with that. So I really want to encourage you guys to, pass the word on that. And just to let you know what the bottles look like, they're so easy to travel with. This is our bio cleanse. This happens to be the 120 count because it lasts longer. And then this is the ProBio 5, which this is super, super duper. It's going to get rid of all the excess bad yeast. And then if you can't take that, then we have a product called Vital Biome. And that also is a probiotic strain that is beautiful. And our probiotics in a lot of our products. So like when you're drinking the shake, Trish, you're getting probiotics in that. There are probiotics in our shake. There's probiotics in our other products too. So, but Vital Biome and ProBio are our two main things that we would put with the pink drink and the Bio Cleanse. And then Ease. This is the most beautiful product that you heard on the Zoom tonight that helps people with inflammation, allergies, asthma. A lot of people, just because of the way it is in society today with our depleted soils and the foods and the lack of nutrients in our foods. So diverticulitis, colonitis, intestinal issues, all those things cause a lot of inflammation. And so Ease really helps calm that down along with the triplex. So the triplex is our go-to system. It's the OG of gut health. It is a beautiful product. And then other things that I would not live without every day is my active and my hydrate. And that was already touched on. But the active truly, truly is a super clean energy. It's like a what would you say? Like a Gatorade. And I learned this just a couple of weeks ago. It has the Super 7. It's got the 7 best foods in it, like tart cherry, broccoli, kale, all the things that are what they call the S7, and that's inactive. Plus it has plus all the exciting alarms going off. Don't you love alarms? Yes, so they are. Anyway, and then Hydrate has 5 electrolytes, and 5 electrolytes is twice the number of Gatorade. And the electrolytes that are in our Hydrate are minerals that your body needs. And that, if you know of anybody with heart issues, I can't shout it enough out there to everybody about how important electrolytes are for heart health and balancing out, because your heart is electric. And I was doing a table at a car show, my first kind of like, I guess you would call it a vendor event, because I just wanted to get the word out about this, right? And this nurse came up and we were talking about the electrolytes in this drink, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I have AFib." And she was a young lady, and she goes, electrolytes are key to heart health because your heart runs on electricity. And I'm like, so that's why it makes such a difference. So, just the things that we learn. And for some of you, you may have known all this, but I knew to eat healthy and I knew the things to do. But when you take the triplex, I'm a triplex lifer. I think our whole family is a triplex lifer, right? Because of the way it changes everything in your life, from the sleep to the energy to mental clarity. Oh my goodness, I can think clearer. I have focus. I feel like I'm sharper. I don't have that brain fog in the morning. And if I do, I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't had my Hydrate and Active. So I get that in my body, and then I'm like, whoa, it's a great day. Even if it's just a few hours of sleep, because there's some nights that we're busy and I'm so excited. It's hard for me to go to sleep at night. But when I do go to sleep, I am like out. And then when I wake up in the morning, if I need that Hydrate and Active first thing, because I didn't get my 6 or 7 hours, then I'm like, that's the thing. It's just beautiful, followed by the pink drink. So with that, if there are any guests that you had invited that aren't on the call tonight, we're going to record this. And I love it that, the beauty of imperfections, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. Sometimes we got kids running in from piano lessons going, alarms going off. But the beauty of it is that you all showed up, and this is how we can truly change the world. And as I say, we're going to have this recording out. Think of the people. You probably heard something tonight that you're like, oh my gosh, I have to let somebody know about this, because this could change their life. And so my mission is each one reach one. And before this month is over, I am praying that for Thanksgiving, the best gift you can give somebody is their health. I mean, you can, all the other things in the world, and you all know that, who have been struggling with any health issues, that if you have your health, you have wealth, you have everything. And so I want to encourage you to reach out and find somebody, send them this YouTube tomorrow and say, hey, I'm sorry you couldn't make it, but I would love you to hear this, because it could literally be a game changer for you. And everything against I can't say everything, 70 to 80% of everything that we have that has been a health issue or concern or a health goal ties back to your gut health. And we have people that were healthy. I mean, Irma, who was, joined, I called her right away and said, you're into health, you're super healthy. You want to try this drink with me and these products because you're all about the next best healthy thing. And she said, well, let me research it. I sent her the video, which we have those videos you can send people, just the little 3-minute video. And she said, wow, this is interesting. And so then she started. So even people that have no issues that they know of, but here's the beauty. And I know she said this, she would say this is okay to share, is that with people that feel and say that they're pretty healthy, there's always something going on they don't know. So she found out, she has AFib and some other things. Now, here it is a year and some months later, she doesn't take her AFib medicine. She doesn't have to take her blood pressure medicine or her blood thinner because this product helped her with her heart health. So, we get all these little side benefits of everything. So with that, I think it's time to share. And tomorrow, stay tuned. I'm so excited to find out what the Black sale is going to be. You guys, the Black Friday sale, they're going to announce it tomorrow, which I'm super excited about because it gives us a chance to help more people. If they would have waited till next Friday, we have company, our missionary son's here and his wife and our grandson's in the Netherlands right now, but we're still having a family gathering and Friday is going to be busy. And I'm like, how am I going to do a Black sale? Now I got all week, like all the rest of you, to let people know our sale, whatever it's going to be on. And then a new customer still gets the free reset. And that's the last thing I want to end on is that reset. I'm telling you, if it's on sale tomorrow, you guys get the reset. You should get the reset because it is a game changer. And when people say, they have trouble losing weight, or if they lose weight, they end up going back, gaining the weight, all these things up and down, is the resets your metabolism in a beautiful way. And it clears out the load of toxins that you've got in your body. Because if you've ever been on antibiotics or over-the-counter drugs, or, medicines, whether it's cough syrup, whether it's, things for acid reflux. Oh, and I got to tell you one last story. A friend texted me and she goes, I have to thank you for this because I can sing in the choir now. And I'm like, oh, well, that's great. Why do you thanking me for singing in the choir? She goes, because my acid reflux had gotten so bad, I could not sing in the choir, even though I was taking over-the-counter Tums all day long. She said, I couldn't every time I try to breathe. And she has a beautiful voice and she's, in her early 70s. But she said, thank you so much because I'm back singing in the choir because my acid reflux is gone. And then when she ran out for like a week or two and she's been ordering every month, but she somehow, anyway, ran out for a couple of weeks. She said, my acid reflux came back and I couldn't stand it. And now I'm back on the product. It's gone again. So just saying that somebody that went from having to not sing in the choir because her acid reflux was too bad to now here she is 13, 14 months later. And I'll tell you one last thing about her story is that I didn't think, financially she could really do it. And so I gifted it to her. I gifted it to her on her close to her birthday. It wasn't right on her birthday. And she has never stopped thanking me because when it can benefit somebody and Christmas is coming, keep that in mind. Contact me for how you can do that so that they can get credit and start getting the perk points. And I can tell you because it changed her life. If I had talked to her about it, I knew she would come up with objections because she's on a tight budget. But she says, I'm not buying all these things over the counter anymore. I'm saving $50 here. I decided not to go out to eat as often. And now I can afford it. And now she's added all these other things because it all helps her feel better. And she's officially doing her second reset that starts on Monday. So I'm just saying, I'm really serious when I say, whose life can you change? We don't want anybody left behind. So thank you guys so much. Have a great night. This has been awesome.
Thank you.
Talk
Nice
to you
to
guys.
see all of you.
Yeah, it was great
Thank you
to
for
see
your
everybody.
testimonies.
Yes, you guys did an awesome job, Trish and Patty and Joe. Thank you so, so much. And thank you, Kayleen and Sylvia and Tatiana and Diane and Lori. I know Irma was there. And anyway, if I missed anybody, it's probably on the
Thank
next
you,
screen.
Candy.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Love you guys.
Thank
Love
you,
you.
anyone I
Bye.
couldn't read.
You did great. Did great.
Thank you. Keep going with Plus.